Dave and I visited the Petrified Forest National Park today and also the Painted Desert, but we're going to separate those. This video is going to be on the Petrified Forest. We started down here next to our campground and we went all through this area. So today we're going to highlight that. Our first stop is the giant logs. Stuff is so cool. It just blows my mind. Just blows my mind how nature took this wood, turned it into rock, but keeping the texture and the lines intact. It's just really amazing. Here's a little tiny piece in comparison. Makes you wonder what the heck happened here. There's a big giant log that's still kind of together. Yeah, it broke when it fell maybe. Just, it's so weird. There's no other trees. There's no other trees. It's just fascinating. And then there's this other texture that's like sediment. Like, it's just, there's like a design. Maybe that was, I don't know what that is, almost geometric. It's just really cool. It's so fascinating how the colors are so distinct and different in each piece. I was questioning this, and then we went into the visitor center and watched a cool movie. Here's what I learned.
Over 200 million years ago, toppled trees were buried in sediment along the ancient river system that used to flow through this land. Instead of decomposing, the porous wood absorbed the minerals from the silica-laden water, and over millions of years, quartz crystallized within the wood's cellular structure. Impurities in the quartz, such as iron, carbon, and manganese, created the rainbow of colors we see today.
That was a really great video, so I'm going to put the link to that YouTube video in the description in case you would like to see it. I highly recommend it. It's only 20 minutes long. Check it out. I love the creativity of this little path. They couldn't move these rocks. It probably would have been impossible to move. So they put the pathway here. Pretty cool. There's Dave up on the hill. I'm always way behind. I'm slow. Finally made it to the top. The National Parks has an app that you can download, and in the app you can download each park, and within each park there are lots of information about these places. And in that app I was reading how the logs are cut. Notice how this log, it's almost like somebody cut the wood with a chainsaw. It broke into those sections because of the weight of the hills and the weight of how they were buried. So I thought that was really neat. It's almost like nature has a little OCD. No, that's not it. Thank you, Stephen Mather, for laying the foundation for these cool places. It's pretty amazing. We accidentally missed the Agate House. We're gonna go there tomorrow. So that'll be at the end of the video. And our next stop was Crystal Forest. Look at this beautiful picture they have of the rainbow. As we approach this next piece, look how long it is. And it's segmented perfectly like the other one. But the coloring is so different than the rest. Feels like wood. But it's not. Actually, it even sounds like wood, but it's not. There's little pieces of it all over the place. Oh my god. There's a cross-cut section of it. There's the quartz silica. It's probably iron. Amazing. Look at this massive stuff. There's a lot more silica in here. It's humongous. Holy cow. Look how big it is. Crazy. Unbelievable. Saw this bull snake all coiled up, and everyone was freaking out about it, but it was tiny. And I noticed somebody had tried to smash it, and some of its body was stuck to the ground. And so I picked it up and put it in a safe place. Now he's happy and running away. I think he'll be all right. Hope you enjoyed the Crystal Forest. Jasper Forest we missed. We didn't stop there. But we did do the Agate Bridge. That's it. One piece that they've preserved. It's like the Badlands. Next stop is the Blue Mesa Loop. It's about a 1 mile drive loop. It just has a bunch of lookouts to these beautiful rock formations. there's an optional 1 mile walk down in there. You can see the trail, and we just didn't have the stamina today. Next up is Newspaper Rock, which is full of petroglyphs from many, many years ago. Over 650 petroglyphs, some as old as 2,000 years. So we had to go stop and see that. Let's see what's in the newspaper today. Some of the symbols tell you what they think they mean. Some crazy noises. Birds around here. If that's a mating call, I don't know what he's up to. I need to get to the car, dude. Hey! Hi! Now we're going to go to the Agate House, that which is right near the campground here. It's like an old road. There it is. 1 mile. Let's go. We could take this loop here and do the long log loop, which is an additional mile. It's more of those long logs of all the logs that are broken, but due to time constraints this morning, we had a problem with our slide. We lost an hour, so we're not going to do that today. We're just going to head over to the other thing, the Agate House. Along this trail, there's a lot of petrified wood along the way, and look at that. The colors are amazing. Now I've been to the museum. I think about how pretty that would look if it were polished. We're more than halfway there now. Look at all that petrified wood in all different sizes. Itsy bitsy ones and bigger ones. This little spot right here, I would say, if I didn't know any better, is where maybe the natives came and worked with it. Broke it up into little pieces, and this could have been one of their petrified wood areas. I don't know. After taking a few more steps and pondering things, I realized I think that house is made out of this stuff. So this is probably where they got the wood to make that building. Let's see if I'm right. Made it. Wow. Look at that. Is that how you get her to look so cute? Secrets being revealed here. Wow. That is probably why there's so many little pieces out there. I wonder what they used to break it apart. Or if they just searched and searched for the right size pieces. Look at this cool place. They're doing surveys and monitoring temperatures and stuff. Look at that. You can go inside. Well, I'm not gonna go in there, even though I could. Probably hurt myself, but look at that. Wow, I wonder, is that petrified wood? No, that's the roof is regular wood. They probably, I'm guessing they restored it. I don't think that could have sustained millions of years, but I'm actually wondering if the whole thing was rebuilt, but all the, I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out. David just answered the question I had.
No, I didn't. The board did.
Oh yeah, well he found the board. So, here's what it would have looked like. How did they know how it looked? Originally built with agatized wood blocks and mud. It was likely a single family between 10,050 and 1300 during the late Pueblo periods. The scarcity of artifacts suggests a relatively brief occupation, but due to its relatively large size, it may have served as a central gathering place. It was part of a larger community. It was reconstructed by the Civil Works Administration in 1934. They're seldom attempted. They usually leave them unaltered for study. Well, I think it's pretty cool that they put it back together because it's kind of cool to see. So it's not exactly the way it would have been, but how did they know what it looked like? Oh, the foundation was still there? There's no door on this one. Maybe it also had a roof with a ladder in it. That corner could have been a doorway. I don't know, there's no doors. I guess they just liked climbing ladders. Daisy's looking for some shade. Smart girl. There's some of this really pretty stuff. Wow. Now, I really appreciate Lowe's and Home Depot. I appreciate plumbers and carpenters, electricians. I can imagine it would have been very quiet and peaceful and had its benefits. But like everything else, it's all relative. I appreciate a nice shower, but I can also appreciate what our ancestors did to survive. Just found a painted rock, a different kind of painted rock here at the Agate House. Keep or rehide. I want to rehide it, but I'm going to leave it right here because it's a good spot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This national park has been the most dog-friendly park we've been to. They let your dogs on all the trails. You just have to have them on a leash and pick up after them.